Hi, this is Jacob
and Ethan
with your WNS broadcast for Tuesday, March 23rd.
Let's recite the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The middle school girls soccer team will continue tryouts today on March 25th from 3 to 4:30 p.m. Plan to meet in the cafeteria by 3 p.m. Players must register on the Novi Athletics webpage, have a physical on file, or turn one in to Mr. Fenchel. Bring a mask, water, running shoes, shin guards, and cleats. They must not compete for any club or Parks and Rec soccer team during the season. Contact kenneth.fenchel@novik12.org if you have any questions.
Middle school track and field team will be hosting another optional registration open house on March 25th after school until 3:15 in the cafeteria. This is an opportunity for students to check that the registration is complete in final forms and all paperwork is turned in. This will also be a chance to meet the coaches and say a quick hello. Stop by the cafeteria to make sure you are all set and ready for the season.
We are down to the final four in the March is Reading Month Author Tournament bracket. Who will make the finals? Stop by the Media Center Schoology page to cast your vote. Every vote will have their name entered into the March is Reading Month giveaway. One of these two great prizes, basket prizes, which contains books, candy, gift cards, and much more. Don't wait, cast your vote today. The Spring Book Fair will be held virtually from Wednesday, March 31st through Tuesday, April 13th. The in-school event will take place Monday, April 5th, Friday to April 9th. On your screen, you will see the scheduled days for your ELA class to come down to the book fair. Please remember you are allowed to return to the book fair as often as you would like, as long as you have your teacher's permission. The book fair will close after sea lunch on Friday, April 9th.
Attention all 8th grade students who are interested in becoming student council officers. Next year in high school, voting will take place next year at the beginning of 9th grade. We will not be holding elections this year.
Attention 7th graders, if you did not yet register for the November 8th grade DC trip, there are still spots open available. Over 50% of the 7th grade is already signed up. Go to the Novi Middle School website for more information on how to register.
The latest edition of the Paw Print is now available on the Novi Middle School website. This issue features articles about the pros and cons of Pear Deck, the return to 5 days face-to-face, the rise of K-pop, new changes for Pokemon Desert recipes, and much more.
Attention 7th and 8th grade girls. How would you like to be part of the first ever Novi Middle School girls lacrosse team? Our first practice will be held on Monday, April 5th, directly after school. Practice will be from 3 to 4:15 p.m. No prior lacrosse experience is needed. Please bring a stick, goggles, and cleats to our first practice. There will be a few extra sticks if someone is in need. Please see Mr. Laney down in the gym for more information, or email him at christopher.laney@novik12.org.
Today is the day for our second ELA guest speaker, Brandy Colbert. Mrs. David has more information.
WNMS reporters have heard once again, both 7th and 8th grade language arts classes will have another guest speaker this month. Is that true?
Yes, we are very excited to have our next guest speaker in. This is part of our Authentic Voices series, and the series includes both authors and community members, and basically they talk to Novi Middle School students through our language arts classes.
Great. When is this guest speaker coming?
It's coming up pretty quickly. We're going to have our next guest speaker in on Tuesday, March 23rd during 5th hour.
So now that our schedule is changing back to in-person 5 days a week, will virtual students still get to participate?
Absolutely, yes. So virtual students will get a Zoom link that they can log into from home and watch the live presentation. And then students who are here in the building during 5th hour, they will get to watch the live presentation through their classrooms here. But it will also be recorded so that other language arts classes who aren't able to participate in the live one during fifth hour, they will get to watch the recording in their language arts class later that week.
Will students be able to ask questions during the presentation?
Yes, we're actually really excited about that part. This speaker has agreed to do a live Q&A. So students that are there during the live presentation will get to submit questions to a Padlet, and the guest speaker will answer questions for about 10 to 15 minutes.
What about students who are watching the recorded video? Is there any way that they can submit questions too?
Well, unfortunately, this time around, the guest speaker hasn't guaranteed that she will respond to a lot of questions like Jakia Bradley did back in December. But she did say that students are welcome to reach out to her and that she may do follow-up communication that way.
So who are we lucky enough to hear from this time?
Well, we're really excited. This is kind of a big name in young adult literature. So she's an author, and maybe some of you have heard of her, but our guest speaker's name is Brandy Colbert. And Brandy Colbert is an award-winning author for several children and teen books, including a book called The Voting Booth, The Only Black Girls in Town, and The Revolution of Bertie Randolph. She was born and raised in Springfield, Missouri, and she works at the university level on a writing program for children. And then she also currently lives in Los Angeles, where she works as a copy editor.
That's impressive. Is there anything else we should know about her?
Well, one other thing that you can know is that we are lucky enough to have a copy of the book, The Only Black Girls in Town, in our media center. So I would recommend that you check it out before she's here on March 23rd.
This has been
Summer
and Georgia with Miss David for WNMS.
Peace out.
Bye!
What a great opportunity for the Novi Middle School students.
Here's your headlines with Nick.
Hi, this is Nick with your headlines for Tuesday, March 23rd, 2021. This Saturday, the NCAA tournament game between VCU and Oregon was canceled due to lots of COVID-19 positive tests in VCU's program. There are many positives between coaches and players in the program. The game was declared a no contest, with Oregon moving on to play in the next round against Iowa. This has been Nick with your headline news.
In sports news, the Spartans' men's basketball team season came to a screeching halt as they dropped their NCAA tournament game to UCLA 86-80 in overtime on Thursday. Cinderella has most definitely arrived to the NCAA tournament, as top-seeded Illinois was defeated by Loyola. Oregon State, Oral Roberts, and Syracuse are all underdogs that moved on. In the women's bracket, Michigan defeated Florida Gulf Coast 87-66 and will play traditional powerhouse Tennessee today at 5 p.m. Unfortunately, the Central Michigan Chippewas lost to Iowa 87-72 on Sunday.
Hi, this is Camden for your Today in History moment for March 22nd of 2021. On March 22nd of 1765, the Stamp Act was passed by the British in order to pay off debt from the war with the 13 colonies and allies like the French. This act levied a tax on all commercial goods like dice, playing cards, newspapers, and etc. in the colonies. This has been Camden for your Today in History moment for March 22nd of 2021.
Hello, this is Brendan with your weather. For Tuesday, March 23rd, with the high in the mid 60s and the low in the lower 60s. For Wednesday, March 24th, with the high in the upper 60s and the low in the mid 40s with a 40% chance of rain. Happy birthday to the following students.
Clap, 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 happy birthday. Clap, 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 happy birthday. Clap, 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 happy birthday. happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
This has been Jacob
And Ethan.
for your WNS broadcast for Tuesday, March 23rd.